Hello and welcome back, my subscribers, to another Animal Crossing based video! Like I said in my first video, there's gonna be quite a few of these on my channel, so I'm gonna be spicing things up with each of these videos that I make. The first one was some fan art, and then I made the Animal Crossing meme. And this one is gonna be me talking about my characters and if they were Animal Crossing villagers. This is probably gonna be just like a part one of either 2-part or 3 parts speed paints of me making characters and turning them into Animal Crossing villagers. And I thought it would be fun because I don't have a lot of human characters, what it would be like if these were characters that moved into my village. So an example is I've been playing a lot of New Leaf and Pocket Camp, and I was thinking, what would it be like if I moved into my town and these guys were here? What kind of personalities would they have? And, you know, what would they be like if they moved into a house? What would their house consist of? So I thought I would start that off with Vixie. I was doing a bit of research on the types of villagers, and I was thinking of, I wonder if there's any distinct things for guys and girls, and there is. For the guys, it's smug, cranky, jock, and lazy. For the girls, it's normal, peppy, snooty, and Uchi. And I thought that that was kind of unique, that they have like 8 variants that you can have, and it's separated for the guys and girls with some pretty interesting roundabout character traits. So to start off with Vixie, I thought that she would fit pretty well in the Uchi category, mostly because of her caring nature, and a good majority of the Uchi characters that I have seen. If you've seen my previous video, I go into more depth about one of the Uchi villagers that I had in my town. With Vixie, however, I would imagine that she would probably be the person who, if you stubbed your toe or you fell into one of those pitfalls, she'd be there to pick you up and patch you up. And I would imagine her house would be something quite different as well. I'd imagine the exterior being fairly, like, neutral colors, and then when you go inside, there's a lot of nature, and she would absolutely have a huge plushie collection, because I know that there's, like, giant bears that you can have in the game. And, of course, what would it be without crystals? She would probably beg the villager mayor to give her crystals if she ever found any of the rubies and sapphires, and especially gold. She would have, like, a little shelf that she would put all of them on and treasure them. Moving forward to the next villager that would be in my town would be Dex, a character from my comic. If you have not seen The Dawn of Gales, it is on Webtoons. Shameless plug in the comments below, I will leave some links for that. But for Dex being in the Animal Crossing town, I would imagine as soon as I would see him, he would probably be a smug character, just because of how much information and knowledge. And he is quite an old character, so I was on the verge of putting him in the cranky category, but I would say more smug because he's aged well and he has quite a bit of knowledge that he has. So he'd probably, if he were one of the villagers, he would constantly request you giving him things like giving him some fish or giving him some furniture, anything that would add to his collection. That being said, I would imagine him having a very sleek type of house where it's very minimalist, but he would have rooms dedicated to, like, a collection of fossils if he could, or books all over the place. He would have just lots of information tucked away in neat little corners and fairly minimalistic kind of things, and very simple wallpaper patterns. I'd imagine he would have wooden boarding for the floors, and a simple, like, maybe gray or dark blue for the walls. And last but not least, my favorite new character that I have gotten is my protogen, Spice. I am very happy to share more information about Spice because developing this character has been so much fun ever since I had gotten them as an adopt from a user on Instagram. I have been enjoying fleshing out their personality, and what better way than having a little protogen running around in my Animal Crossing make-believe situation. And it's made me want to do more of these. So, with Spice, I would imagine, since Spice is a guy character, would absolutely fit in the jock category, just because of how energetic I would imagine them being, and I could just imagine the little noises that they would make. They would make little, like, computer-generated squeaking, and if they got angry, they would just have this, like, gurgly, growly type of thing. And I would just imagine them just running up to the villager and asking for all of the, like, robot furniture and robot items, and just having an entire house filled to the brim with that and just them sleeping on a robo bed, it makes me want to make a room dedicated just to Spice that has all of that stuff, just lining the walls with robo parts and even the floor and wallpaper. And with that being said as well, I would imagine if getting close enough friends to these characters, some of the items that they would give to me, I would imagine Vixie would probably just give me lots of pottery plants. Dax would probably give me a whole bunch of books or fossils. And I would imagine that Sweet Spice would probably give me quite a handful of robo stuff, like giving me robot dressers or robot beds just to line my house with. And I kind of want to, if I get the chance to in New Horizons, I will probably dedicate rooms to as many of my furry characters as I can, just because of this little idea. And I kind of almost want to take the time to make a little animated segment of like my character getting like welcomed to the town, and or just kind of like my character visiting one of these guys in their homes and kind of like drawing out a little scene. I'm not sure if I have the patience to do that, but if you guys would like to see that, let me know with some supports. I do have a Ko-Fi page for donations. If you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments below. As well as also a little fun challenge for you guys is, who's your favorite villager? If you have one, comment down below. I'm kind of curious to see if you guys had any favorite villagers and why. Was it because of the type of character that they were, or did that not matter and it was more of their personality and design kind of a thingy rather than just basing them off of the fact that they were a peppy or a cranky villager? But that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and if you're not already part of the Subscribbler Squad, be sure to put your paws to that subscribe button for weekly content. Again, I will be posting on Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. I'm doing animatics, animation memes, story times, and speed paints, and a few little bonus videos here and there. So, thank you all so much for watching, stay possum, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!